So my semester starts next week and it's time to plan it out in my planner. This is what is going to help me survive the year and get great grades, hopefully. So I have my planner right here. There's a link in the description box below where you can see what planner this is and how you can purchase it if you'd like to. And I'm just gonna jump right in. Okay, so what I need to plan is some pins in different colors and my syllabi. I am in grad school, so my professors have already put up the syllabi. They have given me an assignment and I was to print them out and bring them to class as well. So things have really already started. I've ordered all my books. It's time to get this done. So first thing I did was, this is July. This is the July section, and there's a note section in the front. So first thing I did was I went ahead and planned how I was going to write in my planner. So these are colors that I tried for color coding, and I only have 3 classes. So I ended up choosing these 3 colors, mainly because they contrast really well and I won't get confused between like orange and red and pink. If you can see here, they look very similar. Also, I planned what I'm going to put on my weekly spread, what's going to go on my monthly spread, as well as my task system, which I already use, but just kind of fleshing it out for this planner. So now I can go ahead and get things in my planner. What I first like to do is, like I said, this is the next month and it has a note section in front of it. So what I like to do is take the information from my syllabuses and syllabi and put them in here. I've already highlighted information, I've read through them, I've designated a color for each course. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my class schedule. So I'm going to put the title of the class, when it meets, what room, as well as the professor's name, their contact information, their office, and their office hours, because all that is incredibly important when you're in grad school. So I'm going to put all 3 classes right here where they're very easily accessible at the beginning. And I'm going to do that in their color so that I don't have to write a separate color coding system somewhere. If I put the class in its color right here, it makes it really easy. So I'm going to do that. So now that that information has been transferred onto my planner, I can move on into the weekly spread. I'm going to take the information from the course calendar, which there's one in every syllabus in my current classes, and I'm going to transfer the information that's here into my calendar. So I'm in grad school. Reading is life. So in every week, I am going to put information about reading, articles, assignments, all that reading, towards the bottom of each box. In these boxes, I'm going to write down when assignments, large projects are due. So there won't be something in each one of these boxes because I won't have something due every week. I'm in grad school, that just doesn't work that way. I'm going to leave the top portion for scheduling meetings, there's group work in one of my classes, and for appointments, and to write in my GA information when I have to work and be in the office. That's gonna take me a hot minute, probably the next hour or 2. So I'll write that out and I'll be back. So that is finished. Everything here is things that I have to read every week. It's everything I have to read for each class, and I have 1 class a day. So this is just reading. Anything here is something that is due for class that day. So I have a presentation that I have to post to Blackboard by the time I go to class that day. This is a paper that I have to bring to class, and one that I have to get off of Blackboard for class that day. I also have my school's games, my university's games, football games on here. I put them on there previously, and I've done that because it affects parking like nobody's business. So if I need to go up to the school on a weekend, which I definitely will, for research and things, I need to know that I cannot park in certain lots that day at those hours. Also, my campus is just full of people, and it's just advantageous to know when the games are. So the next thing I need to do and transfer from my syllabus to my planner is I need to write information about these assignments, and they are in the syllabi. So let's see, this. So we have course assignment descriptions here. So I want to transfer this information into my planner so that I don't have to go back and look at this. How do I do that? I use Post-it notes. I have a variety here that I intend to use in my planner for this purpose. So I am going to go through and put this information from each syllabus in my planner. I'll probably stick the Post-it note in the weekend since I don't have to put any information for class right there. For now, I'll probably put them on the weekend. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. So this assignment, which is written in red, is also written in red here on this Post-it note. And this assignment, which is in light green, right here, the assignment breakdown is right here. And I do that for every one of those large assignments, and it's already told me things that, you know, I wouldn't have known. For example, this right here is a group project, and it's a pretty big group project that involves not only a big paper, but a presentation as well. But I have a proposal that another class do at the same time. And it kind of just goes like that throughout this. And I find that in December, I am really busy towards the end of the semester. But these little Post-its just kind of let me know how much I really have to do in that time. Okay? So that's pretty much all I need to do for the weekly layout. As I go, I'll put meetings up here. I'll put my study schedule in here. I'll put just so much more will go in here. So let's move on to the monthly spread. So like I said, I'll show you more September than August, but I started with putting the events that I had to attend for orientation. Now I'm going to add, so this is for concerts, seminars, museum exhibits, things I just have to attend or things that I would like to attend. This right here is for ongoing assignments. So if I have a paper due at the end of the month, I need to be working on it at the beginning of the month. And I will write what paper it is here, and I will write steps to finish that paper down this column right here. If it's something important that I need to attend, I will actually highlight around the box. All this was really important. I had to attend orientation. And so I highlight around the box. I've already added important university dates, and there is no color coding here. There's going to be color coding with my ongoing assignments for my classes that already have a color code, but I'm not going to create another color code for the month. I'm only going to do the color coding for those 3 specific classes in those 3 colors. Anything else is not color coded because I don't want it to become really, really complicated. Now I'm just going to add events that I want to attend or I have to attend, and I'll be back. So now I have events, and if they're important, they have a highlight around the box. Otherwise, if they're not important per se, but they're things I want to attend, they're still written in. Like, for example, there's a library graduate social. There is a seminar on cover letters and application packets for jobs. There's an overview on citation management workshop. You know, those are the kind of things as a grad student that you need to attend if you can. So I have those written in. As the semester goes, your professor will always tell you events that you should attend or seminars that are coming up, and I'll just write them here as they come up. And like I said on the goal section, what I do is I planned out ongoing projects. So on this right here, I wrote that this paper is due right here, and I wrote the guidelines for that paper here so that I know what I have to turn in. Here is that paper written in the color of that class, and this is a breakdown of the steps that I need to achieve with the box next to it, because in that box is where I'm going to do my task system, whereas an open box means to do, a box that is halfway filled in means started, a box with an X through it means canceled, a box that's filled in is complete, a box with an arrow means migrated, and an asterisk means important. So I basically just plan out my papers and projects here, and if I need more space, I simply add a sticky note. Like October, there are 3 projects along with a group project, and the group project I'm putting here because there's really not room here, and it's the one that I can't really plan for until I get with the group. This over here, I can pretty much plan, and once I learn more about the project in my course, then I can add to my list and add post-it notes as necessary. And then a thing I've done on the weekly layout, which I couldn't do until I did this, was in these little boxes in the notes section, I write a goal for the week. So I have this paper, this strategic planning paper, due here, and I need to start on it long before that. So here I have choose the organization that I'm going to base that paper around weeks in advance. And then the next week I have a project due in this class. So by the end of this week I need to choose the organization, and I'll probably do these things at the beginning of the week so that I can work on it for the rest of the week. By the beginning of this week I need to submit those papers to the Writing Center so that I can get a peer critique on those papers, and then it'll leave me the necessary room to edit them and have them ready for when they're due, and to move on to my next thing, which is a corporate grant that is due in, I think, 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. So this is what I do to stay really organized and to stay on top of everything that I need to get done. Reading is going to take up quite a bit of time, so I need to know what assignments I need to work on ahead of time, what I need to do little by little to make my time in grad school simple and well planned, and so that I don't go crazy. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera and we'll talk a little more. Doing it this way allows for less stress, because you really know what you need to get done and what kind of time you have to finish your project. Just kind of stay on top of my work, not be right on time with everything, but to be in front of it so that I can really put out a great product and that I'm getting something out of every project I do. I'm not just rushing to finish, but I'm understanding how this research is relevant to my life and to mastering my subject, because that's really, you know, that's the goal in grad school. It's not to just get by and to just learn by rote. It's to really think critically about what you're doing and to really apply the information to your work, your life. This is your job now. So that's how I organize my planner for a successful semester. Write any comments below. Tell me what you do. Add anything. Help me if you can. Tell me what I should add as far as my organization goes, or anything. Tell me if you like the video. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about applying to graduate school, so feel free to write any questions or comments below, and I will do my best to answer them in the next video. I hope this was helpful, and check out my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the blog. Thanks for watching. Bye. They look like this. They're so cute. I love them. They're so adorable. I have an issue. I know, but I will use these stickies.